game. Spawning in the top location on Catallena, or Catallena as I prefer to call it, is the red Zerg player who goes by the name of Orc. Kind of sounds like Hulk. Orc smash! Yeah, that sounds good. And his opponent is going to be, from EC Visualize, a Korean player. Nette, the yellow Terran player. Once again, the Zerg players seem to be very lucky with their overlord scouting patterns, as this one is also going to going in the correct direction to find out what the opponent is up to very quickly. Nette probably going to build a barracks now, and I am expecting a gas opener on this map. Very useful. There is the refinery. Pretty much almost all of the Terran openings in TVZ are centered around Reaper openings. I mean, why not? It's a fast unit, it can jump cliffs, and it can get you nice scouting. Of course, what is going to be important for Orc to find out, potentially, is whether or not Nette is going to be going for 1 Reaper, 2 Reapers, or even 3 Reapers. As you know, 3 Reapers, they can prove to be quite a bit of a nuisance for Zerg players, as they do 2-shot drones, and nobody in the world, except maybe the top players, are fast enough to, you know, dodge drones when it only takes 2 very quick shots to kill them. So, Terran player has scouted the opening. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Man, Koreans are so mannered. I love Koreans. Do you see this guy? I mean, wow. This makes me want to believe that the world is not fucked up entirely. So, second Reaper about to join the first one. Quite a bit of Lings on the field already. Playing hide and seek with the Reaper, trying to stay alive. There's the Queen, and that's going to cause the Reaper to retreat. Rendezvous with his brother over here. And maybe do a little bit of drone killing. There's 1 drone to pick off right here. 1, 2, third shot did not get in. Look, have you seen that reaction time? Wow. That was so awesome. Meanwhile, the Terran player going to go for a fast 3cc build. So probably a very standard play here. Hellions should be coming off of that production line in the factory in a little while, and then 2 engineering bays I think will go down for the Terran player. Meanwhile, Orc really needs to know if this is a 3cc build or if it's just 2cc's. Because if it's 2cc's, then he has to be on his toes. It can be a Hellbat opening, it can be, you know, a heavy drop play, it can be a 2-base marine aggressive attack with a lot of quick upgrades, stim combat shields, and then you just go for it. But if it's 3cc's, you know, you can sit back, drone, make only a couple of Zerglings to stay safe versus the Hellions, and they're not gonna come until the, I don't know, 7:20 minute mark. So there is the stim going down. Still no scouting initiated. A little bit of scout here at the natural base, sees the Hellions, but still doesn't know if the third CC is being built or not. I would sacrifice this Overlord if I were the Zerg player, but I'm not, sadly. And these Zerglings are going to get away, actually. They do have speed. Third base going down for Orc. It has gone down like 50 seconds ago. Lair going up as well. Defensive Baneling Nest. And link production should... We should see a link production right now. At least a couple more links being produced. Unless Orc is just going to try and defend with pure queens. There we go, 2 queens. Enough for the time being. But as more Hellions come and join the fight, it's not going to be enough. Nice scout, however, by Orc. He did see the double engineering base, so now he knows it's 3 CCs, and he does not have to produce very many units. His double evolution chambers just now finished, so he can go into double upgrades. Nice micro, keeping the queen alive, very important in this stage of the game. Later on, that queen is going to help tremendously, and not only in defending versus drops and run-bys, but also spreading creep. Oh, but this door is a little bit too wide open. Well, at least, you know, until Orc can get rid of these Hellions, he can't really saturate the space, and this queen that's just about to be built there may die very quickly, so he has to at least make it look like he wants to defend that third base. But so far, nice battle between these two guys. Not neither of them want to be taking the risks of engaging. A scout came in just now, did see the third CC, did see the timing of the barracks and the factory here, knows hence the timing of the reactors. Spire going up for the Zerg player. As the Zerglings are desperately trying to surround these Hellions and get rid of them, but not having much luck so far. Very, very effective use of units so far by Nette, keeping all those Hellions alive and not allowing Orc to get a drop on him. 18 links, only 2 Hellions and 2 Reapers have lost their lives so far. Orc getting ready for marine pressure right now because the medevacs have entered the production, and the first couple of production rounds of Marines are going to join up with these Hellions. The medevacs are going to follow suit. As the 1-1 upgrades finish, I think Nette is going to start to put a little bit of pressure onto the Zerg player. And the Spire does finish just in time to start producing Mutalisks, which will, you know, try to hunt down as many medevacs as possible in order to safeguard the Zerg player from the drops. So you can see that both of these guys following their builds very, very closely. Their timings are sharp and crisp. It's going to come down, as it always does in TVZ, to engagements and unit maneuvers. Nette trying to put pressure onto the third base, but loses a bit of Marines. Still, those Hellbats do get inside the middle line. Drones are clumping up over there. A lot of those could go down. And do we have enough Banelings to clean this up? I mean, just barely. The Hellbats are the problem right now. 10 drones have died so far, and here come the Mutalisks finally. This is going to get cleaned up easily. And if Nette has not fallen back on his macro, or in his macro in the meantime, he should have enough units to defend the potential counterattack. We'll have to see. 2 upgrades for both players are on the way, so they're neck and neck in this game. 57 drones, 55 SCVs, and even though they are battling and a lot of things is going on right now on the battlefield, neither of them is actually getting an advantage. Yeah, 10 drones have been killed, but the economy is roughly even still, and the 4th base is up for Orc. So Nette, you know, the next round of attacks is going to come in as the 2 upgrades finish. Let's take a look at the Mutalisk count, however, and we see only 1 lonely Mutalisk for Orc. This is a huge problem. Without those Mutalisks, you cannot snipe medevacs, and, you know, there's quite a few of them here. Enough to comfortably heal all of this, all of the attacking forces of the Terran player. Even the 1 Mutalisk gets shot down. That's what I call bad luck. As Nette pushes on forward, erases all the creep tumors from the map, burrows 2 Widow Mines in the back so that he can kite back to them against the Banelings. Banelings still not making a move. Still not making a move. Now they're making a move. Nette does not react in time and loses a lot of Marines because of that. And the attack is going to be pushed back, at least for the time being, but more reinforcements are on the way for the Terran player. 2-2 upgrades for both players, and it's still going to come down to 2 micro. Economy very even still, but the Terran player is getting ahead in the army supply, and you know, there's not enough Banelings on the fields to keep on defending, as Ulk is kind of running out of gas, so to speak. And this never-ending train of reinforcements from Nette might start taking a toll on the Zerg player. This is still pretty much heads-on, direct engagement, no drops anywhere. Just trying to muscle his way through, and being successful so far. Come more Banelings, but the Widow Mines do get a huge hit on them and kill all of them. Now it's just the Lynx and the Mulisks, and I think Nette smells his chance to take out this base, potentially closing out the game. He's targeting down the hatchery, and what can Ulk do? He has to stall, he has to buy time, but no, not going to work. Buries the drones, 2 Mutalisks, 3 Mutalisks in the air, no Overseers overhead to detect the Widow Mines, and more reinforcements coming in. No Banelings, pretty much, or not enough of them at least, to kill all the Marines. Nice pre-splitting from Nette here. Good micro will, in the end, mean that Nette most probably will be winning this game. This is just like this, I mean, Zerg players hate this strategy. It's a 3-base, never-ending stream of pure Marine, Widow Mine, Medevac. It's just like this never-ending push. Another base goes down. Mutalisks taking huge hits from the Widow Mines. Not a lot of those remaining. 4 on the field. Still trying to do whatever they can to keep the Zerg player in this game, but no. No. Nette is going to move on.